much have you had to drink tonight?
2 beers.
2 beers? Okay.
I left a house to come pick him up.
So I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't believe you.
So, sir.
What's up?
I can tell you right now, she is not intoxicated, neither am I. But
in today's episode of Cops Mix, we will discover the unexpected scene, a group of drunk college students peacefully snoozing at the wheel, blissfully unaware of the chaos they've caused during the traffic stop. When reckless choices collide with the long arm of the law, the outcome is anything but ordinary. Brace yourself for this unbelievable scene, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more stories that will leave you speechless. On an eerily quiet night of May 5th, 2023, police encountered a stationary vehicle at an intersection that remained unmoved through multiple light cycles, obstructing traffic flow. Upon approaching the car, officers found a woman behind the wheel who appeared disoriented and drowsy.
Is there a reason you sat through a whole light intersection? I'm sorry? Okay. You got anything to drink tonight?
No, I'm trying to.
I'm sorry?
I'm trying to.
What's going on with him? Can I get your driver's license, please? When that light turns green, I want you to pull off the side of the road up there, alright? You understand? Ma'am, how much has he had to drink tonight? Yeah. Man, you were asleep at the light 2 seconds ago.
it's 3 o'clock.
Yes, it is. A police officer walked up to the car and started talking to you guys at an intersection that you had already missed a whole light cycle at.
I'm sorry. I was trying to take care of him. We were talking and
Where are you guys coming from?
downtown.
Downtown? How much have you had to drink
Friends
tonight?
calling us.
I'm sorry?
We have friends calling us to meet them right now.
Okay, I think you're a little bit busy right now.
First, under Florida Statute 316.074 and 316.183, which prohibit ignoring traffic signals and impeding traffic. Penalties for these infractions include fines starting at $150, court costs, and points added to the driver's license. In cases of repeated violations, the driver's license could face suspension, emphasizing the importance of following traffic laws to avoid escalating consequences. When questioned, the woman apologized, attributing her behavior to fatigue. However, officers noticed signs of impairment, such as slurred speech and bloodshot eyes, prompting further investigation.
Of course, yes.
Okay, how much have you had to drink tonight?
2 beers.
2 beers? Okay.
I left a house to come pick him up.
So I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't believe you.
So, sir.
What's up?
I can tell you right now, she is not intoxicated, neither am I. But out of between her and I, she is 100% solid and good to go.
Solid people who drank 2 beers don't sit through entire light intersections or light rotations. Okay, can I ask you to step out of the car, ma'am?
The woman admitted to consuming 2 beers earlier in the evening but denied being intoxicated. Officers conducted field sobriety tests to assess her physical coordination and cognitive abilities. Despite her cooperation, the results suggested impairment. Under Florida Statute 316.193, driving under the influence, DUI, carries severe consequences. A first-time offender can face a fine ranging from $500 to $1,000, license suspension for up to 6 months, probation of up to 1 year, and up to 50 hours of mandatory community service. Additionally, if aggravating factors such as property damage or injuries are present, penalties can include imprisonment of up to 6 months and higher fines.
Okay. I'm gonna let you know at this time that I suspect that you've had more to drink than you've told me you have. I'm not telling you that you have to. I'm asking you if you'd like to participate in field sobriety. Okay. I'm gonna give you a series of instructions. If you'd like to take those shoes off, you're more than welcome to. The exercise is included. Okay. First off, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to stand with your feet together like so. Actually, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna turn forward, lights off. So I want you to stand with your feet together, your hands at your sides. I want you to look at me and don't move your head, okay? Focus on the tip of my finger when I hold it up. I want you to watch just the tip of my finger with just your eyes and not move your head. Do you understand? Can you see the tip of my finger?
Yes, sir.
one more. I want you to follow just the tip of my finger. Do not move your head. Do you understand? Okay. We're going to wait until my other officer gets here because we're going to have to block part of the road a little bit. We're going to use this line once he gets here, all right?
Our friends through the car.
I hear them encouraging him not to get out of the car.
I'm sorry. He's a little bit of a rebellion.
That's okay.
I'm so sorry if he doesn't. That's why I came to
Are there any
get him.
weapons in your car? Ma'am, are there any weapons in your car?
No.
What's up?
Can I help?
No, sir.
Taylor,
What do you want me to do? Just sit?
Sit down, sir.
He is a little bit of rebellion.
It's okay.
I cannot control.
Okay. I'd like you to stand on that line, please, and face me. We're going to do something called the walk and turn. See this line extending out? I want you to put your left foot on it. Put your right foot in front of your left foot. Hold your hands down at your side. I want you to hold that, hands touching your side. Hold that position while I give you the instructions, and I do not want you to start until I tell you to start. Do you understand? Please begin. Focus on your feet, ma'am.
Good?
I can't give you any instructions once you begin, ma'am.
So I keep going?
Okay.
Officers also informed the driver of her obligation under Florida's implied consent law, 316.1932, to submit to a chemical test. Refusal to comply can result in the immediate suspension of driving privileges for 1 year for a first refusal or up to 18 months for subsequent refusals. Refusal can also be used against the driver in court as evidence of consciousness of guilt. The passenger, who admitted to being intoxicated, attempted to vouch for the driver's sobriety. However, officers dismissed his input, citing their observations and the results of the sobriety tests.
Now I want you to stand with your feet together, your hands down by your side. When I tell you to begin, I want you to raise one foot with your legs straight, approximately 6 inches off the ground. You're going to keep your legs straight and your foot level. 1, 1,002, 1,003, until I tell you to stop. You understand?
I understand.
Okay, go ahead.
2, 2003, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2015.
You can stop.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am, you can stop. Okay, ma'am, I believe that you've drank more than you say you have. I believe that you're under the influence right now. I'm going to read you a statement, okay? The statement is that Georgia law requires you to submit to the state-administered chemical tests of your blood, urine, or other bodily substance for the purpose of determining if you're under the influence of alcohol or drugs. If you refuse this testing, your Georgia driver's license or privilege to drive on the highways of this state will be suspended for a minimum period of 1 year. Your refusal to submit to the required, if you submit to testing and the results indicate an alcohol concentration of 0.08 grams or more, your Georgia driver's license or privilege to drive on the highways of this state may be suspended for a minimum period of 1 year. You are entitled to additional chemical tests of your blood, breath, urine, or other bodily substances at your own expense and from qualified personnel of your own choosing. Will you submit to the state-administered chemical tests?
I'm confused if I passed everything, but
Ma'am, it's not a pass or fail.
so
It's not a pass or fail test. There are certain cues and clues which I have observed which lead me to believe that you're under the influence right now.
okay.
Will you submit to the state-administered chemical tests of your blood?
What are my options?
You can say yes or no.
If I say no, then
If you say no, then you're submit to the state-administered chemical tests of your blood, urine, or other bodily substances for the purposes of determining if you're under the influence of alcohol or drugs. If you refuse this testing, your Georgia driver's license or privilege to drive on the highways of this state will be suspended for a minimum period of 1 year. Be offered into evidence against you at trial. If you submit to testing and the results indicate an alcohol concentration of 0.08 grams or more, your Georgia driver's license or privilege to drive on the highways will be for a minimum period of 1 year.
so what's the difference?
I'm sorry?
What's the difference?
It's not much.
They're both suspended for a year, correct?
If you refuse to test, your driver's license will be suspended for a year. If you don't refuse to test and we collect your blood and it is less than 0.08, then it will not be. But if it is more than 0.08, it will be used against you.
It will be. So, I'll blow.
Ma'am, I don't have a breathalyzer. We'll call EMS and we'll draw your blood. We'll send it off to the GBI.
What is our point of?
I'm
Wait
asking
here.
if you are agreeing to that.
I mean, I don't want to agree to that. Of course.
Ma'am, it's a yes or no.
No. I mean, of course.
Very
No.
good. If you could go ahead and turn around. You are under arrest, ma'am.
Wait. Okay. Well, what is my yes?
You're under arrest either way, man.
How does that?
The driver's blood test then revealed a blood alcohol concentration back exceeding the legal limit of 0.08%, confirming DUI.
Work.
Because I observed a set of cues or clues during the standardized field sobriety testing, which leads me to believe
Okay,
that you...
what is that?
He wasn't driving, man.
I understand that, but can he take my car?
Since he already told me that he is more drunk than you, I would say no. But if he would like to go through the field sobriety testing, he's more
No,
than
but
welcome to.
how did the whole sobriety test of that I didn't fail?
Ma'am, I told you you were done. I didn't tell you you passed.
Can I talk to him?
Once we're done putting you in handcuffs, we'll turn around over here. Hey, Branch, come over here. Hands behind your back, man. I'm really happy you're here, Branch, because I need you to pat her down.
So you guys are gonna take me in to
Chatham County Detention Center.
test me, blood test me?
Ma'am, you refused for the blood test.
You guys did the sobriety test on me,
Step this
so
way, please.
now you have to. I'm confused.
Ma'am, I have problems. I have
didn't
problems
blow.
with refuse the test. The test I offered you was a blood test.
So
Step this
what
way,
does that
please.
mean?
Ma'am, you're under arrest.
For what?
I believe that you're intoxicated.
Yes, but you did no blow test,
I did a standardized field sobriety test.
and that's it. And I also asked you if I could talk to him before, and you said
I
after I
said
put
once
the
you're
cuffs
under arrest.
on.
Let's go.
So I get no blow test.
Ma'am, I'm not going to ask you again. I offered you a test. You refused that test.
I asked you what my options were.
I explained your options, at which time you said it didn't matter either way and refused the test. Would you like to change your mind?
Yes.
I'm going to let you know that either way you are under arrest.
Okay, that's fine.
But if you would like to submit to the blood test, I will call EMS and get them on the way. Turn around, please sit down.
So I get no test.
And if you would like to submit to the blood test like I asked you to, I will call EMS right now and get them on the way to draw your blood.
No, the blow test. I can't blow in a breathalyzer?
Ma'am, the state-administered chemical test that I requested was a blood test.
That's it. I get a blood test and that's it.
Yes, ma'am. Would you like to take that blood test?
I don't get a breathalyzer at all?
Ma'am, would you like to take that blood test or not?
Sure.
11095, signal 6. Can you start EMS for a blood draw? Yes, sir.
What's that, man?
I believe that Miss Hancock's under the influence.
I would highly disagree with that, but I mean,
I believe
you are
that
the
she
one that
is.
did the field
I'm
sobriety and all that kind
I'm
of
going to need
stuff.
you to stop stepping closer. How much have you had to drink tonight?
I mean, yeah, I'm intoxicated for sure.
Okay. Do you need to call somebody to come?
But I am not driving vehicles, so.
That's a good idea. Can you call somebody to come pick you up?
So I have a buddy who's on the way.
Okay.
I've never done this before, so like I didn't know if I was allowed to leave. Like I don't know how this works, but like.
Sir, you weren't the one driving.
Yeah, and she's a designated driver. Like, so yeah, like, can I call somebody? Have them come get me? Like, how does
Yeah,
it?
somebody
Like,
can get you, man.
this is hers.
Okay.
She drove down. Like, dude, I called her to come get me. I feel so terrible right now. She drove down to get me because I'm drunk. We were on the way home and we fell asleep. Yeah.
Okay. All right, man. Just hang out.
So I can call somebody to come get the car here. You are my designated driver. I don't understand this. I am too. But I'm gonna get Jimmy to take the car home, and then we'll be good. This sucks. Like I don't understand it either. But I'm sorry. Can I just ask, like what? Like where did you decide that she was intoxicated? One more
At
time.
an intersection.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you right now. Dude, I'm telling you right
When I
now.
turned my bright lights on.
It's 5
and
o'clock
neither
in
one of you were
the. It's
paying
5 o'clock in
attention,
the morning. We were
at which
like.
time I walked up and observed her red, bloodshot eyes. Conducted a standardized field sobriety exam.
I mean, it's 5 o'clock in the morning, man. It's 5 o'clock in the morning.
5 o'clock in the morning, coming from downtown Savannah. Yeah.
For her to come get me, to pick me up, to take me home.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
All right, man. If you could, is this person coming to take the car?
That wasn't the car I was expecting, but it might be him. So, I'll do it in the morning then.
Sir, this car's getting towed if it's not out of here in about 20 minutes.
Okay,
20 minutes?
Yeah.
Can I just take it to Walmart?
Do what?
Can I just go park mine at Walmart, come back up, and grab that one?
You had anything to drink tonight?
Nah, I'm sober. I've been sober since New Year's.
Yeah, man. If she gives you your permission, I don't mind.
Yeah, and to save her money for being intoxicated.
Yeah, I'll go chill, let him take that car to the Walmart, and then we'll do that thing later. Like you're doing your job and everything like that, and I really really appreciate all of y'all. But I would love to see that field sobriety test on Shelby.
Is a body camera running at all times?
She drove to River Street to pick me up.
We're waiting for EMS to come and draw your blood. I have to take you back to the office where I have to fill out a GBI submission form for the blood, which time I will be taking you to the Chatham County Detention Center, and then I will be dropping your blood off at the GBI lab.
So even if you're...
Ma'am, you're going to jail.
I'm just wondering what's going on.
You're going to jail because I've arrested you.
Based off of the...
National Standardized Field Sobriety Testing.
And I failed the sobriety test.
It's not a pass or fail, ma'am. It's observed clues.
She was formally charged with DUI, failure to obey a traffic signal, and obstructing traffic flow. Alongside the fines, the charges included mandatory DUI school, probation, and potential jail time, depending on the court's judgment.
Ma'am, if you'd like to step this side, I'd appreciate it. Thank you.
Good morning, my brother.
They coming out?
Yeah, they coming out. Cool.
Step over here, please, ma'am.
Come on outside.
Let's go all the way over there, please.
Not have to lock that lady. You have to do that.
They're gonna let us in. They're gonna put all that in the box for you.
This story serves as a stark reminder that alcohol and driving never mix, and even just 2 beers can lead to life-altering consequences. Cooperation with law enforcement and adherence to DUI laws are crucial to avoid escalating a minor mistake into a major legal ordeal. It's time to see what goes down in the next scenario.
Stop.
And that's the problem. You're standing up and I told you to sit down.
I'm not sitting down.
Well, then you're about to go in cuffs.
No, sitting down.
Yes, sir.
Sir?
Yep, you're gonna go sit down right now. Because
1:30 a.m. In Tallahassee, Florida, police responded to a disturbance call at a local apartment complex. Upon arrival, they encountered a 23-year-old woman later identified as Autumn Ledbetter, who was suspected of unlawful entry.
So that's the police department. Okay. You got your ID on you?
No,
Is it in that by chance?
it's not.
It is not?
No, it's not.
What's your first name?
I'm not sure if you're
What's your first name?
I'm not
Okay, you were talking just fine. Let's talk normal. What's your first name?
I'm trying to go. I'm sorry.
No, you're going
Yeah, right now you gotta hold up.
You did this easy way, hard way. It's up to you.
We're trying to find out who you
What is
are.
your first name?
We're trying to make sure you're safe and find out who you are real quick, okay? If you don't have any warrants or anything like that, then we're good. But I need to get your first name and all that information, okay?
I just woke up.
I understand, but this ain't a bedroom.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna go to my bedroom.
Where's your bedroom?
No, I'm not interested in telling anybody right now. I just woke up from this. I'm not here to give out any names.
What's that?
I'm not here to give out any names, sir. I'm so sorry.
Well, you're not free to leave right now.
What
So
would you
let's
like to
begin
do?
with your first name because are you familiar with what resisting is? Give me your information. That is what we call resisting.
Yes, sir.
So what is your first name, young lady?
I don't have one.
Put your first and give me your ID.
I don't have one. I don't have one, sir.
You don't have one?
From your girlfriend's house. I wasn't sure.
Okay. Then give my officer your first name.
No, thank you.
Huh?
No, thank you.
We're gonna go in cuffs and we're gonna walk downstairs and I'll find out who you are later.
Okay, no, thank you, sir.
Say what?
Okay, no, thank you, sir. I had the skateboarding on and I fell asleep. I apologize.
Okay.
Now they're watching racing.
We're just trying to help you make sure you're okay.
Can you please move out the way?
I'm not trying to intimidate you or anything, but if you live here, why are you sleeping up here on the couch?
I said I was watching skateboarding and now
Oh,
they're
you're watching
racing.
you're
I
watching
fell asleep
something?
in the middle.
Oh, okay.
I would love to continue to be one, but I'm graduating, so no.
From where? With what major?
I'm not interested in talking, honestly, sir.
You don't want to talk about your major?
In this case, Autumn Ledbetter violated Florida Statute SS 810.08, which defines trespassing as entering or remaining on property without authorization, especially if the property is posted with no trespassing signs or enclosed to prevent entry. For trespassing on non-structural property, the penalty is a second-degree misdemeanor, with a maximum of 60 days in jail and/or a $500 fine. For trespassing on enclosed or structural property, it is classified as a third-degree felony, punishable by up to 5 years in prison and/or a $5,000 fine. Autumn was found sleeping on a couch and initially refused to provide identification or cooperate with the officers. Her resistance escalated as she became increasingly defiant, refusing to follow instructions to sit down or disclose her name.
I'll start in the chair real quick. Hey, have a seat.
1 second, hold up. Sit down. Sit down.
Sit down. No, sit down.
Whoa, what is the problem?
Sit down. That's the problem. You're standing up and I told you to sit down.
I'm not sitting down.
Well, then you're about to go in cuffs.
No, thank you.
Yes, sir. What do you say?
Nothing alarms.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Van. I guess I'm trying to get clarification on what was actually said in the report about the trespassing. But security guard's got a case number and a picture of her too from last time.
What do you mean?
You weren't here for this one, were you? No, you wasn't here for this one. He's just got pictures. Something like supervisor. Yes, that's what we're saying.
What time is it?
What time is it? It's 1:25 a.m. You got finals coming up or something like that?
That's it.
Holidays?
Yeah.
I'm just making her sit down here right now until I call you about it, just because of the picture and the case. And obviously, yeah, I'll write something on this one. And I'll take pictures in case I was made a picture of.
Hold up. You're good over there. Just stay over there. Just stay over there.
Please don't touch
sit over
me.
here. Go sit back over there.
Please don't touch
Go
me.
sit back over there.
Please don't touch
You're
me.
not free to go. Stop.
Please don't touch me.
Go sit back over there.
Please don't touch me.
Sam.
Am I being detained?
Yes, you are
For
detained.
what?
You are detained.
For what?
For an investigation. Go sit down.
What type of investigation?
A trespassing.
Let go of me.
Then sit down.
Let go of me.
You're going to go in cuffs if you don't sit
Seriously,
down.
let go of me.
Yeah.
Seriously, let go of me.
Turn around. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop resisting. Stop.
Seriously, let go of me.
No.
I got you.
Okay, why?
Well,
Use the restroom?
just get.
Yeah.
Put her on the ground. Instead of fighting her on this. Lady, would you stop?
Autumn Ledbetter's actions are associated with violating Florida Statute SS 843.02, which addresses resisting an officer. This statute makes it unlawful to willfully obstruct or resist an officer's lawful duties by refusing to comply with their instructions or requests. Autumn's refusal to provide identification, follow instructions to sit down, and disclose her name escalates her non-compliance, which is punishable under this statute. Resisting an officer without violence is classified as a first-degree misdemeanor in Florida, carrying a penalty of up to 1 year in jail and/or a $1,000 fine. Despite the officer's efforts to manage the situation calmly, Autumn's non-compliance turned physical. She kicked one officer and attempted to spit on another, prompting officers to restrain her with leg restraints.
Seriously?
Can we touch real quick?
I just have to pee. Can I please pee?
You just kicked me?
Can I pee? Wait, just asking if I can use the restroom. Sir, will you walk me to the restroom?
You're under arrest.
That's definitely not happening.
Why?
Make sure you get them in between there.
Stop
Now you're
kicking
going
me.
to jail for freaking
kicking
battery
me.
on LEO.
Ow! Ow!
That's that one.
Let go of me!
Stop.
You're hurting me so bad.
Now stop kicking and stop squirming.
I want to use the restroom.
755 dispatch. We at 11015. Stop kicking.
Let me use the restroom.
You will when you get to go to jail.
Dude. Stop. Please. Get your hands off my ass. Please get your hands off of my ass. Please!
If you got a hobble, or if somebody else wants to come here with a hobble, she's like kicking us and everything too.
Please get your hands off of my. Please. Please. Stop. Please just let me use the restroom. That's all I ask. I just want to use the restroom. That's all I'm asking. What is wrong? What did I do?
Well, you're under arrest for trespassing. You're under arrest for battery on LEO now. Obviously, this.
Stop doing that. Stop hitting your head.
Let me use the restroom.
What's that?
Let me use the restroom.
Yeah, no worries, sir. We can do it.
Please stop.
Stop.
Can you get off of me?
No,
Why?
because you're kicking us. And
Because you're on me.
Because you're resisting us.
No, I'm asking if I can do something. Will you walk me?
No.
What?
Why am I going to trust you now when you didn't do what we asked the first time?
What did you ask?
To stop kicking us, and what do you do? Keep kicking us.
You're
I
pathetic.
asked you to
Okay.
sit down. You wouldn't sit
Get off
down.
of me. Get off of me.
Too late for that, sweetheart.
Stop doing that.
Then get off of me. Get your hands off of me.
Stop
now.
doing that.
Please let go of me.
Those guys are coming here.
Let go of me now.
Stop.
Get off of me.
Relax.
Get off of me.
Stop.
Get off of me.
Stop hitting your head.
Restroom.
Stop hitting your head into things.
Get off of me. You're hurting me so badly. Get off. Please let go of me.
Stop.
You have no let go of me. Holy shit, bro. Please stop. You're scaring me. Get off of my back now.
Stop.
No.
Stop hitting your head against the gate.
Get off of me, pathetic piece of shit. Just let me use the
Yeah, that's her purse. Cross her feet first. Okay. You got him? Alright. Pretty tight.
Why are you doing this? All I said was I didn't want to sit down. I wanted to use the restroom. That's literally it. Can I use the restroom?
Not nice.
Thank you. That was much nicer.
Stop.
Here in a second.
Get off of my back! You pathetic!
In this situation, Autumn Ledbetter's actions are associated with violating Florida Statute SS 784.03, which addresses battery on a law enforcement officer. This statute criminalizes the act of intentionally touching or striking an officer against their will, or intentionally causing bodily harm to an officer while they are performing their duties. Autumn's physical resistance, including kicking an officer and attempting to spit on another, constitutes battery on a law enforcement officer. Battery on a law enforcement officer is classified as a third-degree felony in Florida, punishable by up to 5 years in prison and/or a $5,000 fine.
Stop hitting your head against the
Get
ground.
off of my back!
Yeah, we'll pick her up.
Get off of my back!
Sorry, I can't do that right now.
Yes, you can.
Stop hitting your head against the floor.
Then get off of my back.
Oh, we got a humble.
Yeah.
I got it. I'll put it here. I got
Yeah, just put it in your pocket now. That's it.
it. My cups are over there on that couch too, I think.
What's that?
Yeah, if their name was on a person.
I don't think so, but we'll check.
Alright, my hands are on your back, you see?
Please let me use the restroom.
Just stop, miss.
Oh, yeah. Please stop. Ew, ew. Get him off of me.
Stop.
Yeah. make sure you grab her by underneath her, by her shoulders and everything.
Do not bite
Do not
me.
try to bite him.
This?
No, you're under arrest.
This?
For what?
Like,
For what?
go underneath her. Yeah,
What am I under
underneath-
arrest for? For where?
Like this, right
What am I trespassing?
underneath here. Okay. He's gonna get in the legs. Grab your shoe.
Ow. Why are you doing that? Oh,
As officers struggled to secure Autumn for transport, her continued resistance made the process challenging. Eventually, she was placed in the patrol car after multiple attempts and transported to the hospital for medical clearance.
My flashlight too? Yeah. All right.
Dude, I need to do what you're doing to my body.
Here, go down to
Can
me.
you please carry me differently?
Can you walk like?
Yeah, I can walk if he doesn't put me in my
Okay, no. You
stomach.
keep spitting, you're not gonna get a chance. You understand? You got a mask for her down there? On you?
I have a COVID mask in my car. That's about
I
it.
thought I had one on there. This is not the girl.
Where's the girl?
Here, do the star. I did hit the star.
Kick your knee out to the door. Yeah.
Yeah? All right.
1, 2, 3. Coach car right here, right? Get it right here.
Can I have my purse?
Yep, you'll get it when you get out.
Can I get it where?
Her legs in first.
Okay. Yeah, open that door all the way.
Cope.
Go
Grab
grab
her
her
legs. Put one on? Oh. Alright, legs in first. Just put it in there. That's fine.
Why would you do this?
You got her leg or arms?
Get from the other side.
Please stop!
Grab her. Hand.
3 feet down. 3 feet down. There you go.
Give me this.
Get let
Throw it on. Here, shut the door. Yes.
Come in.
Cut it just a little bit. Oh, yeah.
In the end, Autumn was booked on charges of trespassing, resisting arrest, and battery on a law enforcement officer. While the battery charges were later dropped, she pleaded no contest to the remaining charges and was sentenced to 11 months in jail. Thanks for watching this gripping episode on Cop's Dream. Autumn Ledbetter's case highlights the serious consequences of defying law enforcement, from trespassing to physical resistance. Remember, whether it's resisting an officer or violating property laws, the consequences are real and severe. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more thrilling cases and insights. Until next time, stay safe and informed.